of Mistria is about 2 weeks away now. I am so super excited for this new 90s inspired, Sailor Moon inspired farming sim. I wanted to tell you guys everything that we know so far about Fields of Mistria. I wanted to get into the story, the gameplay, and all the romanceables. So yeah, we're gonna be jumping into that today. Before I get started, my name is Delaney. I love talking about video games and just all around chill vibe. I've been doing live streams, I do little cozy vlogs, as well as talking to you guys about any kind of video game that I'm obsessed with at the moment. If you want to see more of this, like and subscribe, and let's get started, you guys. So as I said before, Fields of Mistria is releasing in early access August 5th. Devs decided to do early access because they wanted us, the player, to help them meld the game and like where they wanted to go further with it. I have been seeing gameplay of Fields of Mistria for over a year now. Honestly, the game looks just so beautiful and so great. I love the pixel art. Anyway, we're gonna get into the storyline so far of Fields of Mistria. So Mistria is the town that we are going to be calling home. It is set between the sea and the forest. It's a really cute small town. After an earthquake wreaks havoc on Mistria, the lead townspeople put out an ad for an adventurer to come and help them restore Mistria back to its former glory. Also, due to this earthquake, there has been this very mysterious magic that has been flowing through the land. So that is how we as a farmer find ourselves there. I really do like the intro to the story, and I really like that sense of like you're searching for an adventure, and that's why you end up at this town to call it your home. When you reach this town, there are a few things that you get to do. You can customize your character. During the demo, I thought it was so cool. There are so many options that you got to have, but there also are things that you can unlock along the way as you customize. So other things that you can do is you can grow your crops, you can fish, you can breed and care for animals. Playing the demo, I really did enjoy the exploration. While you're out on your adventures, you collect or forage, you can bring back to the museum, and that helps to build renown, which is the main objective to gain your town ranking, is to build renown by doing tasks for people, by giving things to the museum, and all around just like doing your daily activities, which I think is pretty neat. But what I feel like really unique gameplay element is that you get magic spells that can help you in your daily activities. You can use it to help you farm, as well as like as you're out and about in Mistria. So far we don't know all of the magic spells, but the ones that we were able to use in the demo were being able to grow your crops really quickly and like one day, and also being able to gain more stamina while you're out. If you run out of stamina, you can use a spell to do that. And I think that using the magic spells just makes it so much more whimsical. Okay, now I'm going to get into the romanceable characters. So there are a total of 30 plus villagers. 12 of those you can romance. Right now we only know about 10 romanceable. 2 of the romanceable characters has still not been revealed to us. I'm gonna get into the 10 romanceables that we know of so far. One thing before I get into the romanceable characters is that right now we only get 2 and 4 heart events for each character, and they do plan on later updates adding up to 10 heart. Kind of similar to what Coral Island did. Coral Island didn't let you marry the dateable that you wanted until like the 1.1 update. Okay, so we're gonna get into all of our romanceables. First one on the list is here in all of the like title cards for Fields of Mistria, and that is Celine. Celine is sweet and friendly. She loves nature and studying plants, and her family owns the general store. Her house is like north of your farm, so you can always greet Celine on your way into town. The next person on the list is Juniper. Juniper is the owner of the bathhouse. She is a sorceress who has found herself in Mistria for mysterious reasons. She always has a little sassy remark. Next person on the list is Raina. Raina works at the Sleeping Dragon Inn, and she enjoys reading in front of the fireplace on rainy days. Find her there most nights as you decide to come in for a little drink or decide to hang out with other townsfolk during the night. So next on the list is Valen. She's the town doctor. She prefers not to be called doctor. She prefers you to call her Valen. Her family has owned the town clinic for generations, so she comes from a long line of doctors. You can go visit Valen if you are sick or you are in need of medical attention during your adventures in Mistria. Next person on the list, Adeline. Adeline is actually the reason why you, the adventurer, has come to this town. She, along with her brother Island, who is another romanceable, invite adventurers to the town. Her parents have actually been called to the capital after the earthquake. Her and her brother have taken over managing Mistria, and she wants to make it her mission to make sure Mistria gets back to its former glory. Next on the list is Baylor. Baylor is the only town merchant brave enough to make the trek to Mistria after after the earthquake since the bridge is broken. He'll have different types of wares on the daily depending on like what he can bring into the city based on the fact that he has to walk on foot to get in. You can also find Baylor in the Sleeping Dragon Inn on most nights. Next on the list is March, and March is the village blacksmith. He comes from a long line of renowned blacksmiths, and he has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He doesn't really care for you as the adventurer coming into the town to save it because he believes that he can help the town better than you can. So maybe as we get to know him, he'll soften up a bit and see that he doesn't have to do everything on his own, but we'll see. Next on the list is Hayden. It's actually your farming neighbor. He lives on the farm south to you. The farm is called Sweetwater, and there he has his prize chicken Henrietta, and he also cares and breeds other animals. He sells you animals as well to care for, and he's all around just very sweet and friendly. So next on the list is Reyes. Reyes is a town carpenter. He runs the carpenter store where his uncle landed, and he is very generally kind and will always ask the farmer how they're doing. You can also get him to create different types of furniture pieces. And the last on our list is Island. Island is Adeline's brother, and he's also, as I said before, he's a reason why the farmer is here since they put out the ad for adventurers. Island is the head of the historical society. He loves archaeology, and he believes that knowing the history of Mistria will help us to get it back to its former glory. You can find Island during the day either hanging out around the museum or even just out and about in Mistria. So those are all the romantables that we have so far in Mistria. I'm really just very excited for Fields of Mistria. Like, I honestly, this is probably one of my biggest, most anticipated games of the year. I want to make this game my whole personality. You guys are gonna be sick of me. I'm probably gonna give you so much videos of Fields of Mistria once it releases from early access. And I also forgot to tell you guys the price. So Fields of Mistria, with all of this gameplay and content in early access, right now the dev set is going to be $13.99. I think that's such a great price for early access. Be able to try out Fields of Mistria and see like how you feel about it. But I hope you enjoyed this video on Fields of Mistria and everything you need to know. I hope to do some maybe a tips video or something as we get into early access, and I also will be streaming it day one. So you guys make sure you like and subscribe and all that. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day as always. Bye.